Vegeta. Awesome.
Cool.
Perfect.
It doesn't though. It's actually stronger.
That's right.
Because also, just a small note. Just a small note. I have never before has it taken somebody to go Super Saiyan Blue. Like it's never taken this much effort before.
Yeah.
They were like,
it was just cool.
And it's really
just
cool.
we're
Really
showing
well
off
animated
animation.
transformation. But in Super, it's just like, all right, let's go.
Well, Vegeta does that.
Vegeta does it, but when Goku does it the first time, and granted, this is when Goku steps in. Like I think the fight goes to like, I think Vegeta's fight is better, like really cool and better overall. But when Goku steps in, it is also really awesome. Like Goku's like, hey, can I take a stab at this? He's like, fine, fucking do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I want to talk about one of the coolest shots in the entire
Yes.
movie, and maybe one of the coolest shots in all of Dragon Ball.
Okay.
Have you ever seen a first-person perspective in Dragon Ball during a
Oh,
fight?
you're right.
That was
Holy
weird to
fuck.
me.
I
It was
I'm with
weird,
Grant
but I
here.
thought it was really cool.
Like I didn't dislike it. I don't think I'd go that far, but it was just like, oh, okay, that's
I'm glad they're not going with them with that.
And
And
also, we're just not talking about Goku getting the power to stop people.
I don't think they're there yet.
Okay.
But yeah, that was the entire movie, Hardcore Henry.
Or just sensing that Broly doesn't want to do this for real, though.
I think they're gonna talk about that. I don't think they're there yet.
a choice. Like, and it's not necessarily that I disliked it. It felt weird to me, I guess.
I won't lie. Yeah,
I
no,
didn't
it
love
does.
it.
It does feel weird. But the moment it was happening, I'm like, okay, we've never had something
No,
like this.
it's
in Dragon Ball.
very unique.
Oh,
It
we've
was
never
so
had it, so
cool
that
and such
means
an
it's cool
interesting
and
idea,
good
and when
interesting.
he punches him into the mountain, into the hole, and you follow him into
Yeah.
the hole.
No, that's really cool.
Wow!
That was
What the? Whoa! Whoa!
We need to do a film.
We need a DSP. You
But
know
yeah.
what? Maybe we'll do it with the 7-minute boy. Just like a smorgasbord.
We each get a video that we want to talk about, just like a shorter video.
And we'll agree on a fill video. So you pick your short one, which is the Hunter x Hunter. I'll pick a short one, and then we agree on a fill one.
remarkable for me. I was like, holy shit.
There was this great moment when Goku was fighting Broly, and all of a sudden, like, you know, Goku goes Super Saiyan God, and he does this thing where he just does that paralysis thing, like taking control of Broly's energy. Like, you know, we don't have to fight. You look like it. You seem like you're a nice
Someone
guy.
please.
Someone
please.
Like, you know, we can talk
I'm
this
getting this
out.
vibe.
And then Broly's just like he's already gone mad. And he's like, and then he reverses it on Goku, and Goku's all of a sudden, oh shit!
Yeah, it's
I
all
can't move.
green
What the fuck's
aura now.
happening?
Yeah.
And he just starts smashing
Oh,
the
yeah.
fuck out
Oh
of
my
him. Like
God.
Hulk
It
on
Come on,
Loki.
Kaiser.
Brutal.
Yeah. And unlike in Super, where they literally rotoscoped the scene with Loki and
Jesus Christ, I thought Kaiser.
No.
No one's just got no
No one.
explanation.
It's
for
just
that.
like, this is a cool thing that he can do.
We had so many questions for the One Piece Stampede review.
But now this is fine. Why didn't he do that on Jiren, or at least try it?
Or hit.
Or Kel and Caulifla. But this is fine that he could just do this. He could just paralyze somebody and just go, you're not a bad guy. You don't want to do this, even though you're a rage monster. Why? What are you basing this on? Why is this okay that he can just do this? And it's just, he does it. Wow, that sure is cool. And they move the on.
Wasn't this cool? Yes, it was. Next thing. Wasn't this cool? Yes, it was. Next thing. Oh, wow, I was tired.
Hulk.
Yeah?
Yeah. They, you know,
This is like slam.
Slam.
Ah!
I mean,
And
you're
like,
getting-
you see his head crack off the ground, and then he turns around and slams him face first on the other side. And he just does this like 5 times, and all of a sudden you're like cut to Piccolo going like, what the fuck is
And
happening?
kudos to Sean. He is screaming in
yeah.
pain
Oh, yeah.
in a very convincing way. I was like, oh, I think that was the most painful thing this whole movie.
yeah.
There's a lot of really
looks
good.
fucking brutal.
There's
Yeah.
a lot of really good flailing animation in this, like in this movie, just throughout, of things that like just look like they are being whipped around just furiously, and every time it is very like just like, oh god, that has to
The
hurt.
impact
Yeah.
is visceral, and the beatdown that Broly puts on Goku, as somebody who really dislikes current Goku, is so satisfying.
Although Goku in this movie is
Yes, no, I really
yeah.
like Goku in this movie,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Goku
for
is
all the
nothing
times
in
that
this
I've disliked Goku, this is really satisfying.
Yeah.
A lot of people get comeuppance, and so a little bit of Goku.
Yeah, I do like the fact that and that conversation he has with Broly after he paralyzes him is actually really sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, you seem like I see
You
some
don't have to do what
gentleness
they're
there.
telling
Like
you.
we don't have to be fighting like this. We can be friends.
Yeah.
We're all
Yeah, I
saying-
knew
yeah,
this
we're-
guy. I knew this guy Majin Buu, and his friend Babidi told him to do a lot of bad things.
sort of paraphrases like, "Hey, on Earth, we like to settle our differences peacefully." I'm just like,
Yeah,
"Are you
says
fucking kidding me?" Goku, Mr. Fighto.
I mean, he likes to settle differences peacefully.
Dissolving
He
them
just
into
loves to fight.
Yeah,
He doesn't want
dissolving
anybody
them.
to hate each other.
Yeah.
peace
we
atoms.
don't need to
turn
fight.
blue.
We don't need to fight and hate. I mean,
Yeah. Let's fight in love.
yeah, let's fighting love.
I mean, there's a reason. There's a reason we made Goku fight sexual.
Nobody questioned that paralysis.
No,
This is amazing. Nobody questions why Broly can reverse it.
no,
There's just nobody questioning this.
no. It is cool and it happened.
But
And-
for other stuff, you just gotta go, why is this? Why is that? One thing I didn't like. One thing that bugged me. Here's something crap. Blah, blah. But this is just a completely new power. Vegeta gets a form we don't know how he obtained, when he obtained. And everyone's just like, that's cool.
Cool. And they did a My Hero review that was like, this isn't going to be worth it. So I just listened to it. When the birds swooped around them, he was just like, well, the girl has sharp hair. Why didn't she just dissipate the birds? That's a problem. But here, the paralysis thing, it's fine.
Nobody.
So here,
Nobody.
it's just this really great moment. And it's a nice break too. Because
Yeah,
it's been nothing but fighting, hard, fast, brutal fighting. So this little moment of character, and then it gets back to the fighting.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's at that moment that like Goku talks to Piccolo, and it's another great setup because like, by the way, if I need to, I might just pop over there with an instant transmission. Just be ready for that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try that real quick.
Yeah.
And when he goes blue, this is the first time we jump into an Arxis cutscene.
Yeah.
Anytime they transform into blue, all of a sudden we go Arxis cutscene. for
Yeah,
all
but-
3D.
which is a little weird, but
They do a lot of fun things where the camera's like rotating around
Yeah.
them that they just probably couldn't do
I
feasibly.
understand why they do it.
Yeah.
And this is the moment when Paragus is like, oh crap, I think Broly might be at his limit here. I should rein him in. And he realizes his shot controller isn't there anymore. He's like, oh fuck.
Yep. Yeah, that controller's gone, and he's like, he could die out there. We might die out here. Oh no.
And
then-
then looks to Frieza. Can you stop him? I can't stop him. I'm not going to be able to stop him. This is
And
going to
there-
get bad.
yeah, and there's like a 5-minute scene here of just an amazing, incredible fight scene where, they're getting knocked under the ground into this volcanic cave.
Lava! Into lava!
And Goku
Fighting
fights
in
him
the
under
lava.
lava. It's
They're
like,
fighting
yes!
in this lava. Then they fight. They explode, and all of a sudden you're in this hellscape.
Clothes are fine.
And it's at this
Not-
point, like, bro,
They're being protected by their key. The clothes too. That's how that works.
But the shock collar,
What about it?
that's not the key isn't protecting him from that.
What? What do you mean?
His key isn't protecting him from the shock collar.
No,
Oh, okay.
because the shock collar isn't an outside thing. It's like an internal shock that
It's not
expels.
what
and
what
ex-
what? It's touching his skin.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. It's not. It's not like a gunshot where you could be protected by an aura. It's part of your aura because it's touching you.
What? put key in between the collar and your skin.
And Broly doesn't know how to do that.
But he can protect himself from.
Yeah, subconsciously. Eventually, we're gonna expand and get face cams for us.
This is.
Oh, his butt.
This is. But.
Frieza's like, he does look like he's at his limit, but I have an idea, and this is my favorite part of
It
the
is so
fucking
good.
movie.
Yeah.
Because he has
Absolutely.
this flash
Yeah.
of like when Krillin blew up and Goku went Super Saiyan. Because he's looking at Broly and he's like, he hasn't even done that yet.
Yeah, I love when he asks Paris, does he not know how to go Super Saiyan?
No.
No.
Oh,
This is gonna be over quicker than I thought. And now Frieza's realizing, shit, I think I got something here. And he looks at Paragus, bang, shoots him straight through the chest. Broly! Oh no! Your father was killed by a stray energy blast!
It's a
It's
tragedy.
Just, oh no! This was my favorite moment of the whole movie.
It's
I
Absolutely.
laughed so fucking
It's
hard.
so fucking good.
Broly looks over. That's when he transforms,
Yeah, then-
and that's when shit gets crazy.
That's when he hulks out into the, we see the thing that
The
it kind
green
of, yeah,
orbs.
the red, the circle things that like have always been associated with Broly's transformation. You see the color shift and everything. He's breaking dimensions, whatever the fuck.
Everything goes.
Whatever.
Hey,
That's us, baby.
whatever that's Dragon Ball. Not mention that he. Well, that's bad.
Yeah, no, this sucks.
Yeah. I this hand waving this is cool, so it's fine.
It's over and over for this series.
It's over and over, and only for this series.
Nuts.
And I think he opens with a mouth laser, really pushing home
no,
the
that,
whole.
that's
No,
that's
that was
later.
That was
Wait,
no, that was. I think
no.
that was beforehand. That's
I-
before because
I
he gets
do-
the red eyes after Paragus dies.
Yeah,
I know- well, I know he
no,
does
we're,
it
we're not
again.
talking about the
Yeah.
one. That one is at the end, but he
The
does
mouth
do a
laser, I
mouth
think he
laser.
does after Vegeta knocks him underwater.
Yes.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way,
This
pulling
whole
in that
fight
old
scene is
Ozaru thing.
amazing.
Yeah.
And like now it goes to like the next level where all of a sudden Vegeta and Goku are trying to fight him together.
Yeah.
And they're getting their shit rocked.
Yep.
And then comes my second favorite part of the movie when they realize, shit, we might need to make a tactical retreat. They're flying. They fly over a cliff like by Frieza. And Goku's just like, have fun, Frieza. He teleports away with Vegeta and Frieza's like, what? And Broly, bam, just starts taking him
just
down.
his whole mass comes above the cliff, like
Oh, it's
bam, takes up the whole screen.
And he
Boom.
just-
It's that energy disc all over again.
Frieza was taken by surprise, not gold, full of fully enraged Broly, and he was not decapitated.
By fully enraged Broly, that was easily rocking 2 blue Super Saiyans.
And he was not decapitated instantly.
No.
Why not?
Huh?
Did he have his key aura around
Absolutely.
him to protect him?
At all times. That's why when Goku gets shot, he goes, Matrain. Because he ain't got that subconscious key at him at all times. He even had it when he was a kid somehow. But now, as a fully grown adult, not training as hard, he don't got it no more.
Sure thing.
That's why he can get shot through the chest.
Frieza's reaction just, what?
Yep. And it's just a beatdown. He just starts wailing on Frieza. It's not.
For at least an hour.
No, they failed twice, and
Oh,
each time
hour and a half. Yep.
Each time is 30 minutes in between. So he was there just fighting all that time. No problems. Nobody's thinking about this. We accept it.
He just wants to
Broly
punch
doesn't care who
everything.
he's fighting.
No.
He's just like, new target!
It's. I want to say he beats him up so hard it's not even funny, but it's actually
No.
really fucking
And it
Again.
goes
funny.
on for an hour.
Yeah,
A
Frieza.
whole hour.
Okay,
Nope.
in universe time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In universe
Yeah.
time, a
Nope.
whole hour passes because they go to try to learn to teach Vegeta
the
how to do the
dance.
fusion dance.
Which is something I also appreciated because
Well,
I
it would be
never
an
liked
hour.
that he could just kind of
Do it.
It'd be 30 minutes for it to wear off. Another 30 minutes for it to reset. Then
Oh, yeah,
another-
they do need a break. In
Yep.
between. Wait, no, then that would be like 2.5 hours.
Yep. And that makes it worse.
Isn't that just the break?
It's 30 minutes for them to old. That's 30 minutes.
Oh
Cool
yeah,
down
they have to de-transform.
Yeah.
And that takes 30 minutes. You're correct.
So old cooldown.
No, I understand.
Fat cooldown. So it'd be an hour. It'd be 2 hours.
Yeah, it's got to be 2 hours.
So he was fighting for 2 hours. No problem.
Never seemed like something he had to be taught. So, I'm
So they
glad
go
that
to
happened.
Goku
Piccolo.
and Piccolo teach him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which makes sense because Piccolo's the other one who would know, other than Krillin. But Krillin's busy. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, and oh my god, the comedy here.
It's
the char-
real
Can we
good.
do it without
This was
ridiculous
not funny.
poses?
Yes, the pose.
Do you want your daughter and darling Bulma to die? You motherfucker!
Oh, don't you dare pull that out on me.
And then when Vegeta starts messing it up, they do some fun visual stuff where like your angle is off 45
Pause.
degrees, 60 degrees.
We don't need to do this. Goku, teleport and get a set of earrings. All the earrings are broken. Okay, teleport to Namek and wish for a set of earrings.
You're fucking it up, Vegeta.
And of course they do.
Yeah, that is a stronger form of fusion.
Yes, it is.
They literally. Then again, who knows with the canon nowadays? It's so muddled.
They say it's stronger, so until directly contradicted, we can only assume that it is.
Gogeta and the skinny Gogeta.
Yeah,
and
I
then they
will-
take about 2 minutes to come up with a name.
I will say this: I feel like the whole skinny fat Gogeta thing was merely just a like
Fan
we
service.
did it. We did it in the show and we did it in the old movie, so we should do it here. But at least it did set up for some really good visual jokes. And I was okay with that. But
Visual jokes we've seen before.
But Usopp doing the I'm not strong enough to be on this crew, we've seen that before, and that's bad.
yeah, and then we finally get full on Gogeta, and he looks different from Gogeta in the original
Yeah,
movie, and
he
I like
has-
it. I like.
he has the black vest that they've been doing for the heroes stuff now, which
Yeah.
I don't think any of them have had before.
Yeah, and his face is a bit different.
Yeah.
The Widow's Peak is different, and it's a good look. I
Yeah,
like
he
it.
looks great.
Yeah.
Also, he's like sassier and more playful. It's definitely emphasizing Goku in
Yeah.
the personality. It's
That
like,
won't
what
be
should we
as
call
cool.
ourselves?
Yeah.
Picarot, Vegeta Rot. No.
Vagoja.
Vagoji. Oh, I know. We'll go with Gogeta.
And then he teleports.
And Piccolo's just like, I don't care.
Yeah, does not give a fuck. And then he teleports in front of Whis, and I believe Whis' line is like, "Oh my."
It's like, oh hey,
Yeah,
what's this?
like you pop back. Frieza's in a crater on a mountain. He's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is today?
Yep.
And Whis is doing that little dance with Bro's like, whoop, whoop, almost got me.
Yeah.
And then Gogeta pops in, oh my.
can work together.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you can work together.
Yeah, and then you get
They were
Gogeta
fighting
showing up, and
together
Frieza's like,
before
"Who the
that
fuck are
happened."
you?" It's like, "I'm Goku and Vegeta working together."
That's not fair.
You were dead for a long time. Probably didn't know we could do this.
You didn't know about this technique.
He had already seen
combined our
fusion.
powers together. That's not fair.
Whis is so mad. He's so mad. It's like, what?
Because
No.
now he realizes there's an even higher plateau that
He's
he
like,
hasn't reached.
shit.
Just as petty. That's not fair. As he's sitting in that.
See, Lanny, you're so invested in this. And with One
Did-
Piece, it was just like, yeah, it's good for One Piece. I mean, it's some good One Piece stuff, I guess. I'm tired of all the fighting, though.
And this had been going on up until this point for at least 30 minutes. And you're going, we got the little break of him talking to Broly going, oh, you're not a bad guy. But that was it. And then more fighting and more fighting. We at least got Usopp going, I can't be a part of your crew for like 5 minutes.
I just know it's a long fight.
It's a very long fight.
Which I don't think he moves from again until the end.
No, oh my god, I think he just
I think
kind
he
of
just
stuck
sticks
there.
there. It's like, ah.
too many things broken, don't want to move.
Yeah.
I am hurt everywhere.
Yeah, and then this final fight is crazy.
Yep,
It's
this
just
is the
non-
climax.
Yeah.
It's nonstop.
So
just
then the movie
nuts, like-
starts, and Gogeta and Broly, it's just, it's like 10 minutes.
And
Yeah.
here's
Just
where the
ins-
soundtrack goes nuts.
Go Broly! Go Broly!
Gogeta!
Gogeta!
Okay, so we got a
No.
little bit of this earlier in the movie.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah.
did
You
a
get a
little
tiny
bit
bit
there.
of it.
Where they have this like epic rap battle of history opening.
Broly! Kakarot!
Yep.
Which I love.
Yeah.
By the way.
I love it.
It's so goofy, but it works so fucking well.
It reminded me of the, you know,
In what way does it work so well?
Dude, it can do no wrong.
That's basically what it is.
It's so goofy, that's why it works. No, they were trying to be serious. They
It's
wanted you to take...
distractingly bad.
But y'all just look at it like 60s Batman, where it's just like, holy, this is what they're doing?
No.
More entertainment.
It's just Dragon Ball, so they go, yep, good. And they move on. I'm sick of this. It nothing but, that's fine with Stampede. But this is just, you jizzing all over it. You can't be tired in Stampede when there were tons of break. But then, excuse this, when there were tons of people with different powers doing different things. When this is just, there's really no difference between Goku and Vegeta's fighting, other than the paralysis thing.
That's from the Kamen Rider.
Oh,
like
yeah.
The Tatomba, like everybody,
Like just announcing the names of
yeah,
what
just
is
say,
happening.
oh, it's so, you gotta say its name. You gotta sell those toys.
Like
yes, you do.
It feels like the in this corner, like kind of presentation.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
And which I love and is the
Feels
kind
like
of
jock
energy you
jams.
need to
It's
sell.
so
Yeah,
bad.
it's like
jock
the
jams
energy
trying to
that
do
you
an
need to
anime
sell.
fight.
Pause. That is manipulative. That's going, feel this thing at this moment. That's like if a sad moment was going on, they were just going sad, sad, cry. He'd be like, yeah, no, we got it. But they're like, no, be hyped up because here comes Broly. Here comes Kakarot. Come, you can't let the visuals do that for you. You need more stuff. You need this bad thing.
This is accentuated in the spoilers for the My Hero movie that just came out. At the end of the My Hero movie, it is so much weaker thanks to that like super weak song. But if I had heard the stuff, I would have been good. If I heard the action,
Punches and the kicks
yes.
with just like this, maybe My Hero in the background, just slightly.
Even the music that played during the All for One, All Might one.
One of them, just something other as opposed to that just slow piano singing.
The bush. And that's what this was. It was just like, you have to feel this way because we're forcing you to. You're supposed to feel sad for Deku potentially losing One for All. You're supposed to feel sad about that. So here's his last big moment. Goodbye, sad us, but triumphant moment.
Triumphant moment with this sad, binky piano, slow singing song.
Energy you
Jams.
need to sell.
Yeah.
It's like jock jams trying to do an anime fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the hype beast anthem, okay? It's gonna be everywhere.
I loved it. I thought it was goofy as fuck, but yeah, I like as the movie went on, I'm like, yeah, go Broly, go.
Yeah,
Go
absolutely.
Broly, go Broly.
This movie feels like a lot of decisions.
Why
that
can't
hear
you
them
just
in-
feel that as opposed to being told to feel that? You're already rooting for Broly in some sort of way, but then they're just going, no, but root for Broly though. What infant that's just like, okay, I'm rooting for Gogeta now that they said to root for Gogeta. Gogeta's not hearing it from the crowd like Hulk Hogan. In wrestling, you could go, this is part of the show. But this ain't part of the show. There's just some disembodied voice going, go Broly. And you can't even chat along with it because it's so sporadic.
Dude,
It was shocking. It was jarring.
Frieza is hype. The song Frieza.
Yes.
Hype.
That is an amazing song.
That's getting you hype without just going, get hype. Hype. Like, they're not doing that. They're trying to make you roof. It's like having a live studio audience and the applause light comes on. That's what they want you to do. Go Broly.
decisions that if you hear them individually, you're like, this sounds like it's gonna be bad. Like,
Yep.
If you hear that music
what I
It is
without
bad.
context, like I did, I was like, oh, that's gonna.
In context, it is bad.
What context can you do to make that good?
None.
They are fighting, and then a disembodied voice goes, go Broly. What is the context that you need there?
You should be laughing and not like, oh, this is just like, holy, you really
should be
did
sitting
that.
there just going, who in this theater is yelling go Broly? This is dumb. Shut up, person. I'm trying to. Oh,
It's the movie.
It's the movie yelling that at me.
Oh, it's the film I'm currently watching.
When we go back to the Ginyu Force's introduction, and in the background you got this cheesy Ginyu Force rules. How is that? Those are joke characters, and this is essentially that.
Remember, I told you about some of this.
Yeah, you
stuff.
and I remember saying I'm going to hate this, and couldn't be more wrong.
Yeah, and yeah, this. So the fight escalates.
What I like to,
go ahead.
sorry, this fight is. I'm just interjecting. This fight is what I like to call this is the fighter's moveset category.
Yeah. So the fight is off the wall. It's crazy. You already know that it's gonna be like totally bonkers just by the fact that you've got Gogeta there. And you've got, finally this fully realized Super Saiyan Broly. But words cannot tell you how this fight goes.
They're throwing level 1s and level 3s everywhere. It's great.
Gogeta has
fighters.
these two amazing moves besides the one that he also uses in movie 12.
Yeah, we get to see the Soul Punisher. Don't worry, it's there.
He's
It's
got
awesome.
He's got this move where he just sends these blasts down a
Spanning
rain
everywhere.
A rain.
Wow, a lot of blasts.
beams.
10
Wow.
people get this. It's Jehuti's move from Zone of the Enders 2.
I was gonna say it looks like a 100
Hey!
attack. Like,
Ooh, okay.
I was one of the people that got that. I got that Zone of the Enders 2 reference. Okay, so he jumped up for me. Zone of the Enders is hype, yo. Yeah, this is terrible.
A bunch of blasts, and they're celebrating that. When we've seen a bunch of blasts, how many times?
It's
Vegeta
nothing.
did that against Cell. Who cares?
It's nothing new or special.
We know he can do a bunch of blasts, and then he does a bunch of blasts, and then you say he did a bunch of blasts, and that was cool.
Dude, it's just like balls of energy, and you can do whatever you want with them, and people go, wow, I have never seen them use that ball of energy like that. As soon as somebody's going to be like, Sensui just kicking their energy around. And it's going to be ricocheting off, and they're just going to go, wow, that's amazing. I've never seen.
Beerus did that.
Of course.
Enders 2.
I was gonna say it looks like a Hunter attack. Like,
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and it's
like Netero.
There's the converging 1,000 punches.
and then he's got this move where he explodes all of his energy, and this is one of the coolest uses of that I've ever seen because you see Broly taking it.
Yeah.
and the way that his body's reacting to all this power is so cool. And then
So
the
cool.
fight escalates to the dimension breaking.
This is the part.
Dude, y'all are happy about this?
That shit.
Y'all are hype about this? What happened?
That should tell you everything you need to know about everything, all of their mindsets. The dimension break, and he's excited and he's happy and he's throwing up his arms. You should just be like, the dimension breaks? What? How? Why?
And
what?
What is the meaning of it?
What are
is
the consequences of it?
Nothing.
How do they get back in that exact time and place? It is just literally for it's cool, so let's do this.
And people are going, I'm glad they did that because it's cool.
I'm excited for this.
To the dimension breaking.
This is the part we were talking about in the reviewers. Like Gogeta just stops looking like, what the hell?
Yeah, they clash beams and shatter dimensions and are
And then
now
they pop into some weird, I don't even know where, the
abstract
netherverse.
floating shapes.
If you've
Yeah.
played everything, the game everything, it looks like if you go down to the smallest level
Yes,
in
it's
everything.
it's like the one-dimensional area in everything. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's just prisms.
And this is why I think they're definitely hinting at something like because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
acknowledge
They-
it.
yes,
It's
they-
not just this is a strange visual cue. This is the end of Spider-Verse. This is what just happened.
Yeah. Oh, we're like in everyone's
Pause.
CG. They
So they're hinting at something that they will pay off within the next couple of years. That's nothing. Why even do that? If they pay it off, it's not going to be satisfying because they just invented it out of nowhere. And then no establishment just going, what is this? Nobody knows. It's a dumb part of the movie. And then they go, well, actually, that was the Digiverse. Here's the explanation. And we're going here. Oh, and here's this Jiren times 50 level threat. Why didn't that happen with Beerus and Goku? Why didn't that happen with Jiren and Goku? Why now? Why didn't that happen with Vegito and Zamasu? Why now? What's different here? Oh, their punches are being controlled, and that's why. Okay, Broly's a rage monster. He shouldn't be controlling his energy. Why isn't a single punch destroying the entire Earth? Who cares? It's cool. It's f***ing cool. So whatever.
See, we just got a comment on our Dragon Ball Z, the series that explained everything, revisit. And the last thing they said was, why are you so bitter about Dragon Ball? This is why. The series is roughly, at best, okay. And I've watched a lot of okay series. Fire Force is okay. There are some parts I really like, and it's mostly middling. And that's, for me, Dragon Ball, without all the complete trash plot crap of Dragon Ball. That's roughly what Dragon Ball is to me. A series that's okay with some very high spots and some very low spots. But people are going the dimension ripping, no explanation needed, no explanation given, and they're clapping like it's the greatest thing they've ever seen in their life.
You people that are the problem. If Dragon Ball had the popularity of something like Yu Yu, where it's like, yes, this is good, people like it, people know it, but nobody's talking about Yu Yu. Let's be real here. Ain't nobody talking about Yu Yu. If it was just this fringe thing like, yo, remember Yu Yu? Yeah, that was pretty awesome. But no, you're going, this dimension crap, which was never established, may be established later, is awesome. No explanation, no way that they can breathe, nothing. And you're just going, hooray.
And who cares about the canon? Who cares about anything? Cool.
Who cares about anything cool? What's the coolest thing that they can do at this moment? This thing, that's all I care about. And they look around like, what's going on? And we as all supposed to be like, what's going on? Oh, and then we just never get an explanation and they move on.
Now, there are going to be some people that go, what happened there, like us? And then there's going to be the rest that go, wow, cool. And that's what Dragon Ball is hoping for. They're hoping for that 85% wow, cool, more than that 15%. What are y'all doing?
What the
that Goku paralysis? When was that ever shown in anything?
Not a single one of these four people questioned that. They just went, okay.
Wow, cool. And then Broly reversed it on him. Awesome. How do you not see the issue? Where they can just break out powers, break out dimension-shattering punches, and people don't go, what's happening? They just go cool. And then you turn to Lanny, and I'm sorry I keep talking about Lanny, but Lanny goes, I'm tired. I was getting tired in One Piece.
And this is a full-on 10-minute camera panning, dimension-hopping fight. Where it's legit non-stop. At least in Stampede, we got people standing around going, what do we do? Hey, you're Sabo.
Interacting with each other.
This is just bam, 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 bam. Stop the fuse. Oh, but then we go over here and Frieza's still fighting. Bam, bam, bam. 10 minutes straight of Vegito fighting. Gogeta fighting. Not tired. Tired in that. Because you don't have the investment. You don't give a about Smoker and Sabo interacting. So you're just like, okay, what? They're fighting this big thing.
But here you're going, fly.
But here you're going, oh, they're hopping dimensions? Word? Yo! And this is fine.
Because you may get something in the future.
Because it's cool now, and you may get something later.
Happened for a bit, but they notice, oh, what? They're like, it's so weird.
What you know what it feels like, and this is good and bad. It feels like one of the 4D rides that Japan does. You've seen those
Yes.
before. Where it feels
Yes,
like,
it does.
holy shit, where are we now?
Like you're in Universal Japan.
Which, you know what? I wouldn't be. I haven't seen it, but the 4D ride was like Super Saiyan 3 Broly versus Blue Gogeta.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if some segment like that was already there.
Not to mention, in Japan, they've got a setup that is a 4D setup for the movie itself.
okay.
Yeah, so that you've got wind, you've got rocking, you've got heat.
That
Oh.
sounds incredible.
Yeah,
Damn it.
Mosako got to do it.
Oh, fuck you.
What if we got to do it?
I know, right? No, good for him though.
No,
But
I'm
yeah,
pissed.
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah,
I'm friendvious. There we go.
yeah, friendvious, yes. And so this battle climaxes, and unfortunately,
It's at this point where Chilai and Lime
Yeah,
are
and Lima.
starting to launch into action to try to take the Dragon Balls and do something with them. And
Yeah.
this is where they become plot essential, which I
yeah.
dig.
Yeah.
So they get the Dragon Balls, and I love the fact that Chilai has I forget what his name is, but that one alien, holds the gun up.
sibling guy.
Oh, yeah,
holds the
Merc
gun.
something, yeah.
Holds the gun up to him, and he's like, "All right, tell me what to do." And he's like,
Tell me what to say to the dragon. It just says, "Say your wish."
and then Chilai's like,
That's it.
I really
Oh,
thought
okay.
this would be harder.
yeah.
And this is right when Gogeta's charging up this super mega Kamehameha to
They
obliterate Broly.
pause. They literally do not react to them hopping into another dimension.
Maybe they do later on. Let's keep watching. Not yet. Okay. Or maybe there was some voice who was like, "What's going on? Where are we?" As they're fighting. That was it.
That was it.
Dude, really going what the? And then continuing.
They made it seem like there was a Shakespeare soliloquy of them going, "Hark, fair Broly, where art we?"
Roar!
Fear in Broly's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is
for like the first time.
Yeah, this is the first time since he's gone feral. And also you get this great shot of him doing this like puke beam, just
my husband started laughing at that point, and I'm like,
it looks
Oh,
so
I
it looks
love
so
it.
funny, but
Yeah.
it's so cool because he's in a position where he's like, I don't know how to fight this guy, so I'm just gonna
No.
fire this fucking
It
beam
reminds me
wherever
of
I can.
Godzilla's beam and Shin Godzilla, where it's just like, I
Yeah.
can't control it.
I'm just a living nuclear
going.
reactor.
And he fires this mega
not a
Kamehameha,
character.
and Chile just yells out,
course
I
not.
wish that Broly went back to the planet that he grew up on. And before he gets obliterated, you see this look of fear in his eyes, like, I'm about to fucking die. And then he gets teleported back to Vampa.
I will say, there was one thing that I would have changed in that fight. I would have not made it just a Kamehameha.
Same. That was
Like
the
the
exact
big,
same
you would have
thought
gone
I
Big
had.
Bang.
Thank you.
If you're
Kamehameha
gonna
or
have
something.
a
And he,
fusion,
like, yeah.
Shut up.
What's the difference?
Yes. Like what? Shut up. Come
It's
on.
a blast and it's a word. Shut the up. There's literally no diff. I would have. Who cares? It's nothing. Final Flash Kamehameha. It's nothing. Big Bang Kamehameha. It's nothing.
What's the difference between a Masenko and a Kamehameha?
Shut the up.
Dude, there's no difference there. Ooh. Why is Broly calm again?
How did he calm down on that planet? Why would that planet not just split in two when they got there and just went, "Oh, Broly's here"?
Why weren't all those mole rat worm things just disintegrated?
Combine
Final
anyway.
Kamehameha.
Gallic
Gallic
Kamehameha.
Big Bang Hameha. I don't
Who
care.
cares?
I would not.
What
gonna
would
lie,
that
I
have
really
done?
Big Bang Kamehameha didn't happen, but that's okay. I mean, Super
That's a
Saiyan 4
that's a
Gogeta.
Vegito thing. That's a
Super
Vegito
Saiyan
thing.
4 Gogetas.
Ah,
It's
Yeah,
his
okay,
move.
okay.
which
Fair
means
enough.
it's still his.
so he needs to learn how to channel the great ape energy first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then they can be.
Also, I love the expression on Broly when he winds up on Vampa.
Yeah. So,
Like,
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, that
and he's
whole
back
like.
to normal immediately too.
Well, I think part
Why?
of that was that it's not.
Why?
Why? It's cool. Fight is over.
We're
So no
not
longer
even
be in fight mode.
Thinking
We're
about
not.
it.
But instantly he just goes, oh, Luffy did the power of friendship and he beat him. Didn't even think about it. Didn't even think about what happened there. Just went, this is what happened. And here just going, this is what happened. So it's fine. It's whatever.
Like that, yeah, that
And he's
whole
back
like.
to normal immediately too.
Well, I think part of that was that it's not an instant boop boop. You actually see him fly off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I think in that moment he's jarred out of it.
Yeah,
And then
like
once-
when you see that look of fear in his eyes, I think he kind of snapped out of his
Yeah.
rage, and he's just like kind of comes back to it on Vamp. He's like, "I'm home."
And I'd like,
Yeah.
And I'd like to point out, so during that scene, it was hard for me to feel like, oh yeah, here's the big triumphant moment where they win, because again, this is Broly's fight. It's all about, and that's why
He's back
you
to
don't
normal.
want Broly to die.
Yeah.
You don't
he's back
want
to
him
normal.
to lose. You don't want him to kill everybody, but you don't want him to die. And so in this moment, this is the victory. Like he gets saved, and he gets saved in multiple ways, and that's why this was the tension.
Pause.
This
This is the victory. He did not accomplish his goal that his father set out for him, and his father died. The one person that he cared about up until maybe a day ago
Yeah, but
is
he
dead.
didn't kill anybody and he didn't die, so everyone won.
This is a victory. He did not accomplish his goal. His goal was to kill that person based upon what his father said. He did not accomplish that goal. This is a victory for us because Broly is not dead.
Huh?
was the actual
Yes.
stake. Is Broly going to be
Yeah, what-
okay?
yeah,
Is
what is- yeah,
Broly
what is
going
his
to
stake?
die?
And then Chile and whatever.
Lemma.
The movie would have been better if he did.
Yes.
Why are we getting this happy bush ending?
They don't know anything about Broly other than the fact that he could kill them. So if you go, I gotta defend myself, which they were about to do, they would have just killed him and just went, that's a problem solved. But Goku is willing to kill him and then go there going, oh yeah, here's some food and water because you're not a bad guy. Why was the Big Bang Kamehameha poised to murder?
Nope, just Kamehameha. No Big Bang.
I
They were
forgot.
sad about that.
Yeah, sorry. Why was the Kamehameha poised to murder? Why didn't you go, okay, so we can go, in Super Saiyan God, Broly was stronger. That's why he broke out. Why didn't you do that paralysis thing again? Now that you're literally stronger. Frieza can trap people in balls of energy. Why didn't you just do that? Because we're just doing moves until he calms down. This is...
Is he going to calm down in 15 minutes, though? Because you know they're going to defuse sooner.
He calmed down as soon as he got back to the planet.
As soon.
Lemo.
Yeah.
They fly off back to Vampa. Frieza's about to blast him. Gogeta walks up to him. Fucking no. And Frieza's like, fine.
Yeah.
Well, and then Frieza kind of just sulks off. He's like, I'm leaving, and I hate you.
Yeah, I hate
Pause.
you, and I'll be.
Vegito is half of Gogeta. Gogeta's half of Vegeta. Vegeta wants to kill Frieza. Why did he not kill him in that moment?
Vegeta originally wanted to kill Broly, but Goku was like, don't do that. But then, now Goku's just willing to do it, but not for Frieza.
Frieza brought a legitimate threat to them. They could have been killed. So you go, let's stop this from happening and kill Frieza. There's no reason why Frieza should have lived when you just went, let's just blast Broly into dust. But Frieza can walk away. As he's threatening to kill low-level soldiers of his.
Planet.
I was shocked. Like, the biggest expectation subversion, Gogeta lasted the entire rest of the fight.
I
Yeah,
know.
He did not defuse, and they didn't have to do some bullshit.
That was it? That was the biggest subversion?
Fusion lasts 30 minutes. We're expected to have it last for 30 minutes. No, but if you use too much energy, then it's gone. But I guess he just didn't use too much energy, and it stayed the whole time. So it's not an expectation of subversion because it's supposed to last for 30 minutes.
Yeah, but
how much energy is too much to lose
No,
before
no, no, no,
you
no,
defuse?
no. What I'm saying is, their expectation is based on every other time Goku and Vegeta's fuse. The fight never ends before they defuse.
But it's not. It's supposed to last.
No. The fusion itself is supposed to last, but usually they around
Yeah.
for 30 minutes and then they defuse.
Or not, or just defuse anyway for some reason. And for Vegito,
Super, whatever.
for Vegito,
Yeah.
you can't go whatever because they
that's
fuse.
not my argument. In that they're not using the correct amount of time to fuse or defuse. What I'm saying is every time they fought somebody in fusion, your expectation because of that. Every time they've defused before that fight is over. So their expectation for this movie was they're going to defuse and then they're going to have to do some bush of how to beat Broly.
Original Vegito did not defuse because of time.
No. I didn't say time limits. You're still on this time limit bush.
Okay.
Again, the expectation is based on before the fight is over, they defuse. Point blank, period.
The fight was basically over
You
for
got some
Vegito.
on your beard. And
The
it's
fight was
irritating.
basically over for Vegito.
No, Vegeta would have won.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gogeta finished the fight
Which
in
one?
the movie.
Okay, yep, fusion music movie.
We have three other fusions, three other instances of fusion for Vegeta and Goku.
And they all defuse before the end of the fight.
Not Gogeta.
No, not three other instances. We've got Vegeta, we've got the Gogeta movie, we've got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta,
I forgot about Super Saiyan 4.
we've got Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so of the 4 times, only one ended a fight.
But then the Vegito one should have.
That was dumb. That was awful. They used up the energy. That was the bush.
So we have 2 legitimate times where they defused before the fight ended.
Where the 50-50.
That's my issue.
But you're going legitimate defusion. I was strictly going, they defused before fight
The
over.
fight was over.
He did not defuse, and they didn't have to do some bullshit. Give me your energy, shit.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
expecting that. I would have put all my money on that.
Yeah.
That is the exact thing
Yeah.
we were talking about while we were sitting at the table beforehand. It's like he's gonna defuse, and
They're
maybe
gonna defuse
maybe we'll
Goku.
get a flash of Ultra Instinct, and
Yeah,
that's what's
yeah.
gonna do it.
Yeah,
No,
None of
Gogeta's
that.
there the whole time. He has enough to wind down back from blue to go base again. When does that happen?
Yeah. And we get a cute little epilogue, something we very rarely get in Dragon Ball movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where Goku, like, Frieza's talking about, like, yes, no, they'll teach him to keep his shit under control, and then I'll go for him so I can crush the Saiyans
While casually committing genocide on a planet.
on a random planet. You just see
By
a
the
bunch
way.
of Frieza forces just bombing the shit out
Total
of the planet.
Star Wars Emperor imagery with it.
Yep.
I love it.
He's just like,
And-
all right, he's there.
And then we cut to Vampa as the 3 are now kind of getting on with their new daily routine. And Goku teleports in with some goodies to talk.
And I
Yeah.
love that none of them trust him at first.
It's like,
Yeah,
who the fuck
yeah.
are you? Get out of here. I'll shoot you. He's like,
And-
come on. I'm here for fun.
Yeah.
And I love the fact it's like, you don't even know if we'll be here when you get back. Oh, it doesn't matter.
I'll just find him.
Yeah. And I think
just
everyone,
instant transmission
I think
there.
everyone sort of laughed at that, like, haha, that's creepy.
That's
yeah.
creepy. I
Big
know
brother
where
Goku
you.
over here.
I know where you sleep.
Yeah,
Sees
that's.
you when you're sleeping.
Yeah, it's like.
Better watch out.
You better watch out. You better watch out. You better watch out.
Son Goku knows where you are now.
And yeah, and actually the whole scene is great.
Yeah,
Like,
he's Goku just being very friendly. He gives them capsules like, yeah, no, this has water
Check
and
it
a
out.
bed.
He like makes the house. He's like, I bet it's gonna collapse as soon as we go in. Nah.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Then I wouldn't get to fight Broly anymore.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, dude, like I don't think
And this
you,
is the biggest jerk off to Broly at this point.
Yeah, well, he's just like, I don't think you understand why I'm here. I want him. I need him. He is the new hotness. I need this
Yeah.
guy.
It feels, this is where Broly started to feel a little Gary Stu to me, where it was,
Tiny
because he goes there and it's like, I thought I was at like,
He's been a Gary Stu this whole time. He's unbelievably strong for no reason. He gets stronger for no reason. He's just up to the level of people that have literally trained almost their entire lives for no reason.
No reason at all, and you just accept it because you just need. I don't know if it's the perception of Broly is strong from the past, or it's just Saiyans are strong, or just this is Dragon
But
Ball.
then this
whatever.
movie recontextualizes it, and that's not all Saiyans are strong.
You're right.
Because he goes there and it's like, I thought I was at like the peak, but then I fought Broly. And wow, I realized I have so much more to
I
grow.
could still be even stronger.
If Broly hadn't been such
just
a good
the tournament
character,
of power
I'd agree.
just didn't
Yeah.
But the
happen.
fact that throughout all this, I'm like, no, I get it. I believe it.
It was an oh my god, he's so goddamn cool moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
One thing we
So
didn't
cool.
mention
How
earlier
many
is
times
it
have they
does
said
definitively take
cool
place after
throughout
the
this whole
Tournament of
thing?
Power.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
They
There's
mention
even a
it.
shot of Jiren when he's like, "There's other strong guys out there. I can't stop now." And like, I want to just be like, if Jiren wasn't already motivating you, meeting a Saiyan who could do this was like the touch of like, no, someone who's the same species as me did this.
Are you surprised they made absolutely no mention of Kale?
They show her.
Ooh.
They show her, but they never mention, oh, it's kind of like when she did this.
I'm glad they did.
I'm a little glad
okay.
they didn't, but I'm surprised because it is so incredibly similar.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
intentionally so.
It's almost like it's the
Exactly.
same.
Like she's the Broly of that universe.
I'm-
She's the one that can do that.
Yeah, I am actually particularly happy that they didn't, even though it would have been a funny moment.
It would have taken away from Broly.
Yeah, it
granted.
would have.
Yeah.
And
But we all know that she can. So just saying it doesn't. Oh, you're not supposed to think. What am I thinking?
Yeah,
you're not
no.
supposed to think.
No, unless they tell you go Broly, that's when you go, oh, okay, go Broly.
No, you're not thinking. You're reacting.
Yeah, you are correct.
so,
Like the boy version of that Kale girl.
I'm gonna call you male Kale.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
by the way, when Goku says,
Oh, the
like
final
he
line.
might even no, hold on. He
Oh.
might even, I think he might even be stronger than Beerus. I just want Beerus on planet Earth like, fuck did you just say?
Mother.
Yeah, when Goku gets back, I heard what you said. I was on another planet in another galaxy. I heard you.
I've got big fucking ears.
Yeah. But yeah, and then
Fan service moment.
The
big
last
tip
scene,
of the hat.
The last scene of the movie, the
Last
last line
line.
of the movie is so good, and I was so happy.
How are you good with this?
Because it's Dragon Ball.
Dude, no. There's
Yes.
no context for this other than the people sitting in those fucking seats.
Yes, exactly. Dude, you're in at this point. You're not going, oh, I'm not really. No, you're all in at this point. You got exactly what you wanted, and that's not gonna detract at all. That's only gonna enhance. That's what it was.
Kieran, what was the
Do
line?
it. Come on.
My name's Goku, but Broly, you can call me Kakarot.
I love it.
This movie is-
I fucking love it. That's
the
great.
audience gave an audible. Yeah.
I gotta. That gotta.
See,
That's what.
see, no, that's what it is.
That's the face that they
No,
want for
that's-
people going. Call me Kakarot.
I'm gonna flip that. And anytime a Dragon Ball, it's just gonna be yay, because that's all that it is. That's Dragon Ball boiled down to a 2-second clip, right there.
The fandom.
That's it. There's no more questions. There's no more debates. There's no more argument. It's just yay.
Dude, this is why I hate Super so much. It's so fan servicey. It's so much fan service. What are y'all doing?
And it's just done wrong.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's because you know that's a
Yeah.
moment.
For me, it's a okay.
Yeah,
like, just
exactly.
Like,
But
I'm not against
It's-
this, but I get it.
I wonder, like, I think that line's in the Japanese.
Yeah.
But I wonder, because there's a lot of things in there, like King Vegeta saying, like, I don't know, I think that kid's a freak. Do you, how many like tips of the hat are there just in the dub?
I
Because
don't.
I feel like Sabat is one of those guys that definitely loves playing to the fan base because he loves the
Yeah.
show as much as any of us.
I don't know. I mean, I know we had Russian Saiyan scientists.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Like there were some weird accents in this
I just
movie in the dub.
assumed Vegeta is Space Russia. Like it's just
Yeah. Well,
turns
this
out.
little Broly boy, he is very powerful, but their contraption is having malfunctions.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
and-
the scouter, she broke.
It
Yes.
broke the scouting machines.
And we're not exaggerating.
No, that's
No, that's
I am a little, I feel, but
Well,
it
what-
is noticeable, and I kind of think they shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, I don't know why they did. Maybe they thought it would add some character to the scene. And you know what? For the most part, it kind of does.
It's distracting,
it's
though.
really
Thank you very
just-
much.
no,
for
Oh,
that.
okay. Yep. No,
No,
I was about
that's
to,
fine.
I was about to go up. There we go. A negative. Nope.
Nope, it's fine.
It's a positive. Well, it adds to
It
the
adds
character.
character. Why? How? Oh, it's just an accent that occurs on Earth in English, but it's in space. That adds character.
The fact that I remember it.
It turns out he is more powerful than your son.
He's very powerful. We have to measure him day by day, but sometimes he shows that he's stronger than Vegeta.
we throw him out in cold and see if he come back.
Put him out in Siberia. You'll see how he comes home.
So, yeah.
Brolyovich.
Brolovich.
Brolovich. Oh man, yes. Oh, so yeah.
Brolovich, the legendary super sandwich.
I don't know how long we've been going, but I
I feel like we
Too long.
Yeah,
Oh
look,
my
we,
God,
we've discussed
okay.
the entire movie. Okay, one thing I want to talk about.
Yes.
Goku does a fucking Rasengan. He does a fucking Rasengan.
He does. He 100% does.
When he's Super
He does,
Saiyan
he
God.
does a
he's
Kamehameha, and then he starts chucking blue balls.
and then he holds
Yes.
a red ball in his
And
hand
then-
and does the full motion straight into Broly.
and Broly just like punches through it.
Yeah,
Ah,
but he
okay.
does a goddamn Rasengan.
Yeah.
And I know the shonen
So?
shows love playing with each other like that, but who watches Boruto? Anyway, this has been our spoiler discussion. If you can't tell, we fucking love this movie.
If
Fucking go see it.
If you haven't seen it yet and you just wanted to hear the whole plot description, you still have
See
to
it
see
anyway.
it. You
Yeah,
still
definitely
have
see
to
it.
see
Because
it.
this does not.
Yeah, because you don't lose the best part,
No.
which is just a pretty fight, punch, kick, fight.
For 40 minutes, that you get what you pay for. Here's the plot. Dragon Ball minus, Broly sad, Broly come to Earth, Broly fight. Watch.
Do it any justice.
Clap.
It's a visual medium in the best way. We can
Yeah.
describe it. You can go, oh, I know what happens. No, you don't. You gotta
You
watch
don't
it.
get it.
You don't get it.
Yeah.
You
So
don't
good.
get it.
See it.
I mean, I read and I heard AJ's full thing about it, and I still came in there and I was still fucking blown away by this. So.
I love going in spoiler free. I went in as spoiler free as possible. I am glad that I did. If you're not that type of person, if you watch this movie beforehand, please go see it. If you like Dragon Ball, you owe it to yourself. I
Absolutely.
think that's all we have to say on this
Yep.
discussion.
Watch One Piece if you're a
Thanks so
fan or
much.
whatever.
We'll see you guys
Yeah, or
next
go with a
time.
friend, whatever.
I
Whatever.
think I want to go get tickets to see this again.
I know, right?
See you later, folks.
Bye.
Oh no! Oh no!
-10.
Whoa!
Bad takes.
Whoa!
I cannot stand.
They excused a lot. I'm gonna go -9.
I would go -9 if not for the lens of One Piece Stampede.
Yeah, that, and I promise that it might retroactively take that One Piece up. One Piece is getting a 9 now as well.
It hurts it so bad where they just go fight cool, awesome, and then just go, I'm tired.
I was getting tired. The climax is like 40 minutes. I was getting tired. It's not even 40 minutes of straight fighting, but I'm getting tired.
But here, it's just the coolest thing in the universe, and it's just excusing everything and just whatevering everything, and I cannot stand it. I am sick to death of this. I don't know. I hate fans of Dragon Ball the most.
More than the series
More
itself.
than more than Part 5, more than Hunter x Hunter. It's the Dragon Ball fans, because you've had 20 years of this.
And you've had 20 years to grow, like,
to open your eyes to watch other anime. There is no reason why Bleach should be bad in your eyes if you like Dragon Ball.
not a single reason. If Bleach was just beautifully animated, there is no reason you should hate one and love the other.
It's baffling. And I'm so tired of these fans. have one person in there have some negatives, but Kaiser is a shining light of just like, yeah, it is what it is, but then he's also just jizzing all over this.
For what?
For what? This show, it does things to people that can never be replicated.
Because it was your first. I've always said your first is probably going to be your barometer for everything. Final Fantasy VII, people love it so much because Final Fantasy VII is people's first big JRPG. So it opened their eyes to JRPGs, but nothing's ever not going to be Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII is fine. It's a fine game.
But we're in the same age group as them.
Mm-hmm.
This was our first.
Yes.
Why are we different?
I think a lot of people are.
What makes you grow out of that? What
Finding
makes
something else that you can attach to that is that gives you that same feeling. For us, it was One Piece.
For us, it was other stuff. Once I started thinking about and watching Yu, I'm like, better.
Yu Yu was absolutely better.
Because you just have to think, what is the difference outside of a couple of outside of strength? What's the difference between Vegeta and Frieza?
Legit, you cannot tell me any tournament in Dragon Ball is better than the Dark Tournament.
You got these characters, different powers, different abilities, different personalities,
different rule sets for fighting, different motivations.
But then you just Vegeta strength, Frieza strength, Cell strength,
Goku strength.
There's motivation. Those three main villains' motivation is strength. Enelu wanted to go to the moon. Lucci's just like, it's my job for justice, and I like my job, and I like killing, so I'm gonna do it.
It makes no sense to me.
It's and that's what it will always. In Dragon Ball comes in at a -10, and you gotta show me something that makes it not a -10, because these people are so blinded. The people that are blinded are blinded. There are certain people that are just like, but it's still Dragon Ball, and I still like it. That's why I said when Kaiser went on the Kanzenshu podcast and reviewed all of the Tournament of Power, he went, yeah, and I dug that so much. Where he's like, here's some positives, here's some negatives, all in all, it's like a 7 or 8. Fantastic.
Whereas Vegito EX is going
100 out of 10.
It's just like Dragon Ball can do no wrong.
It can do no wrong. And what it does do wrong, it's just, that's just Toriyama. Let's just excuse that. Yes, I recognize this as a flaw, but well, whatever.
I feel like if you look at a series and you can't go, there are no negatives, or there are not negatives that are big enough for me to go, you're not looking at your series correctly. Because if you absorb enough of a series, you should naturally just be able to go, this is a negative. Oh, tell me something bad about this series. The animation, something. No, that's not good enough.
But then you got weird anomalies like Eye Patch Wolf that goes, Dragon Ball is the best, it's shaped my life. No, I'm not sitting down and watching that.
It's not that good.
So then there's people like that. But then you got these people that are just
jizzing over
it. I don't understand what Dragon Ball does to people.
You got those people in Spain just watching a giant TV screen.
Thousands of people like it's a boxing event. I do not understand this. If this was of quality, I'd be like, sure. But it lacks so much quality that it's mind-boggling.
If people acted like they do for Dragon Ball for something like Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is a series I like. I don't think it's great, but it's a series I like. I'd be like, I understand why people are reacting the way they are acting. I never hate the people that love Death Note because I understood why they love Death Note so much. Second half trash to me, whatever. After L's death, what are you going to do?
Did you read the one shot?
Oh, I love
that one shot. Was super good.
The only thing I didn't like about the one shot was the whole, rule.
There was a rule that was just made, and yeah, that was bad.
Now, if he would have told the kid the rule, and he still, I would understand that. But it's just like, we're punishing the kid because he outsmarted us. That's not fair.
Yeah.
That's not cool. But yes, that one shot was ridiculous.
Fantastic.
He still got it.
But yeah, something like, if this was a flash in the pan, I would just go, okay, whatever. Because something like Kill la Kill. Kill la Kill was one of the biggest shows of the year that it came out. And then now nobody really talks about it. Flash in the pan. ReZero, Madoka. How I feel like Demon Slayer will be seen in a couple years. Dr. Stone is the new hotness right now. It's gonna fade. People are gonna talk about it less and less. It's gonna be, yeah, it's cool. The fervent mania that was My Hero like 2 years ago, that's died down a little bit. But people are still like this with Dragon Ball.
I told you, because it's their first. And nothing's ever gonna capture that feeling they had. And now they can get that feeling somewhat back through crap like Super.
But you have to think now.
No, you don't.
You have to.
I didn't have to think
You're
before.
an adult.
So why do I have to think now?
You are an adult. You presumably seen many other shows that do everything that Dragon Ball does better or to a similar degree, and you don't like it, like Bleach or Naruto or Fairy Tail or them trash manga and anime. Why are those trash and this is acceptable? What does this do better than My Hero that puts it on the same level?
Like, people are already turning on My Hero. Why are people not turning on Dragon Ball?
When does the turn happen for Dragon Ball?
And
Children.
It just never will.
Children just not expecting more. You get what you get and you move on. But Transformers is bad. Because it's stupid and it's dumb action and this and this.
Misogyny.
You can go point by point and point out all the similarities. What makes it different? What makes Dragon Ball special? What makes it worthy of praise? What makes it worthy of all this nostalgia and coming back and this praise and all this when it's legit bad? -10. And it will always be a -10 unless you show me something that's not a -10.
Hey, the series that changed everything was not a -10.
Sure, because he went, here's the negative. He said, here's the negative, and okay, yes, it is a negative. Not, this is negative, but it's kind of silly Toriyama stuff. Well, yeah.
He also wasn't super offensive with it. He wasn't super fanboy.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff was just him pointing out the facts.
It's gonna
as he
be
sees
a
them.
-10 unless you show me something that's not a -10. But just for freaking what was the video that we did? The Batman one where it was just like, here's all the reasons why I love it, and you're not giving any real arguments. That's gonna be a -10. If somebody did something like that with Dragon Ball, even if they did the flaws, it's like, I love it. Just here's why. It's gonna be a -10.
That Batman video is one of my favorites. Please, dude, don't do it. Are you gonna say he can beat in Black Widow because he's beaten women before? Don't do it. No, that's 3 women in a row, dude. No, dude. There are like 4 like end of episode things that I keep going back to. That's one. The Mista one is
The Vista one kills me.
It's one of my favorite things to ever listen to that we've ever done.
There's this woman. What was getting beat? Where she at?
We're gonna ignore that. So, do I gotta sign anything or? He's not getting off on that. This woman, what was getting beat? Where she at? We're not thinking about. We're not gonna talk about that. We'll come back to that, Your Honor.
I slowly reload. Oh no!
I slowly walked up to them, took his gun, slowly reloaded it after firing at me, and then I shot all 3 of them with 1 bullet.
Including the guy on the ground that was defenseless.
So,
Exit that way. Do I need to sign it?
I didn't think it was going to take this long. Have some water boiling. So yeah, don't know what we're doing next. That
Have we ever known what we were doing next?
yes, once we stuck to what we were saying. We once went, we're doing this next, and then we did that next.
But this is episode tentatively 15.
There was one where it was just like
We're doing this next. Oh, this is an emergency broadcast, y'all.
It was like we're doing part 5 every 5th video. No part 5 for the next one, and it was just like part 5.
Emergency broadcast.
So yep, again, don't know what we're doing. I feel like we should do something live action-y, but we just did one. Yeah, and we're anime dudes more than live action dudes. There's gonna be a lot of superhero stuff. If you can find me a good Madoka one, I will watch Madoka. And then who knows? Maybe I'll like it. Who knows? Maybe I'll like it.